Today I'm going to be making my kids some quesabirrias. My wife and I were selling these on our food truck before we even knew that they were that popular or even they had a name. We just called them birria quesadillas. Now here is the birria that I'm using. I spent all day marinating and cooking this. I apologize, I don't have a recipe for this yet. This is not the usual one that I make. I normally make it with lamb, some short rib, and oxtail. This is just what I had on hand today, so I didn't get the lamb. This is beef, but it's still super tender. If you cook it right and you cook it slow, it'll still come out really good. I know there's some Hispanic carnicerias that do sell it, or you can look up some recipes. But also here is the onions that I use to put inside it. I just fry some up. I use the oil or the fat that sits on top of the pot and rub the tortilla in it. It gives it so much more flavor. Now I'm using flour. That's what I used to use, flour. Like I said, I didn't even know these were a thing, so I didn't know people use these with corn, but you could use corn as well. Now you want to put the layer of cheese on the bottom. You can use Oaxaca, you can use mozzarella, and you spread some of the birria on top. Then you want to put another layer with juice on top. You want to get that super juicy so it doesn't dry out as you cook it. And then those onions that you fried up, that goes on top of that. If you don't like onions, these are optional. It does give it a lot more flavor though. Now you want to add more cheese so that the top tortilla can stick, and it just makes it cheesier as well. But then you put that tortilla on top. Then you put a little bit more of that oil on top of the tortilla, spread that out, and just let that crisp up. I toasted it on each side for about 5 minutes on each side. Just because it is wet, it takes longer. I like it pretty crispy. My wife does hers even more crispy than this. But as you can see, she is cutting it apart now. We sold these in 2015, so we thought we were the only ones. We thought we invented them. And then when we came back, these were all over the place, and we were like, what in the world? But I guess the true test is to see if my daughter likes them. But how can she not? Look at this. This is good stuff. Let's give her one and see what she thinks.
Can I eat my Lunchables?
Hi.